I chose Marinara Tower because I wasn't sure if it was the most insane thing I'd ever heard, or it was going to be like the next big thing in food fountain technology.
This is the tower right here.
That's great.
Here she is.
I didn't really know that it needed work before I got, this thing was pitched to me as a functional device. And of course I got there and it's like clunk, 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 and it's not working, and I had a heart attack.
I mean, it's pooling right there. Oh my God, I can't believe it doesn't work.
She didn't want to change the design.
At all?
At all. She wanted 0 design changes.
Okay.
And she just wanted it to be more reliable. So Michael and Martin had that as their mandate. They were not allowed to change the design. So they redid the guts of it. They re-engineered the whole tube. They built an entirely new auger.
A new auger, and
they added air vents. I think they brought it from 20% functional to 95% functional, except that 5% was right in the damn pitch when it didn't work.
If I don't have a working machine, that looks very, very bad on my part.
We got screwed on that one.
Oh my God.
Everyone's talking right now about concussions in sports, particularly football. So for me, it just seemed like the right timing. Not to mention flexible electronics, wearable electronics are really a big thing right now that investors are putting money towards, and they're getting smaller and smaller. So I thought maybe there's a chance that we can actually get this one done. The other big thing was that Anthony and Bob have MBAs, so I knew business-wise we would be in a really good position. Engineering-wise, I kind of assumed that it would be a little farther along than it was, but it was pretty rough to see the first prototype.
So John, if we can attach a battery on here and solder this to a battery holder.
Are you guys actually ready for this test?
I saw some of that footage. You had to give them some tough love, man. I don't know if love is even the right word. You had to right?
Our biggest concern is whether or not the battery will fly out when it gets hit with 50 Gs.
If you were worried about that, why were you just soldering it together right now and not last night?
Yeah, I had to lay it down a bit. Anthony's kind of the dreamer, the perpetual optimist. We're going to do this, and Bob's a bit more the realist, I think maybe because of his situation of having a young kid and having a regular job. But together, they're a good combination. I think they're kind of like a yin and yang. But from the chemistry side of things, did you think about all the different viscosities of sauces? How many different brands did you try?
Yeah, so, Samantha's Italian. So she was, shall we say, unwilling to experiment with different sauces.
Okay.
She was like, we've got my recipe and we have to use my recipe. No matter what setbacks she encounters, and she encountered a lot during this process.
Oh my gosh. It's starting again, dude.
She'll take 3 minutes to be really upset and sad, and then she'll be like, okay, next thing.
I'd say the biggest challenge is just volume. You can only put so much in your mouth, right? And so you've got a mouth guard, and how do you get all of the electronics that they wanted in there?
They used pretty large size components, and you can actually get the same components smaller.
To detect the concussion, you need an accelerometer and a gyroscope.
Gyroscope.
And then on top of that, you need a microprocessor. You need the battery, which is the biggest, bulkiest thing to get in there.
Yep.
They also want to charge it inductively, so you need an inductive coil in there.
Yep.
And then they wanted Bluetooth. I mean, the list kept going, and so you're like, well, how do I fit that in there?
Yeah.
And make it comfortable, and also make it so that if you get hit, you don't have electronics jamming into your teeth.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I mean, I'm not going to say we solved all those things. We definitely didn't.
You might not be too far off.
The goal is to get them to that first stage of investment.
The FitGuard is an impact indicating mouth guard.
I just learned that they're really dedicated and committed to this FitGuard. And they know that there's people vying for this position in the market, and they just are so committed to it.
What we want to do is just have a generation of youth athletes come up with the FitGuard.
It was really a testament of their character and how dedicated they were to making this prototype.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the eye right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.